afternoon class. Welcome to our TLE ICT Computer System Servicing class. So for today's activity, we're going to recap our lesson that yesterday, which is motherboard and its parts and function. But first, what is motherboard? Yesterday, we tackled that the motherboard is the one of the components of the system unit that performs major function to run our computer. All the devices, input and output we use, and other important parts of our computer are attached to our motherboard. That's why our motherboard is considered as the heart of our computer, because all the circulation of blood or circulation of data is happen in our motherboard. Now let's try what you have learned. All you need to do is identify the picture, then give the function of that particular picture that tackled yesterday. First picture, who wants to answer the first picture? Oh, so many raised hand. Alfred give Biray.
Sir, the picture is the CPU socket.
Okay, let's see if that. Very good answer. CPU socket. What is the function of the CPU socket?
CPU socket is also known as CPU slot or CPU holder. This component of the motherboard holds the CPU and allows the replacement of the components without soldering.
Okay, let's see. Very good answer, Alfred Yudburay. These components of the motherboards hold the CPU, central processing unit, and allows replacing the components without soldering. CPU is the brain of our computer. Next picture. Wants to answer next picture. Clarissa Megan Wellas. Go ahead.
Sir, the picture is RAM holder.
Okay, let's see. RAM holder, correct. What is the function?
RAM holder is also known as module holder or memory slot. This component where the memory card or memory module will be inserted, and some motherboards have 2 or 4 slots.
Very good. RAM holder. RAM holder, also known as the memory holder or the memory slot. So this usually contains 2 or 4 slots. Okay. Let's see. Second picture. Wants to answer. Second picture. Geraldine Maykines.
Sir, it is a power supply connector po.
Okay, let's see if that is correct. Power supply connector, correct. What is the function?
It is a part of the motherboard where the power supply unit cable connector can be connected.
Okay, let's see. Okay, basically, this is where the power supply unit cable connector can be connected. Geraldine, can you give me types of PSU connector?
24 pins, it is the main power connector that provides power to the motherboard. The 4 pins it provides power to the CPU, and the 8 pins that provides power for faster dedicated graphic cards.
Okay, very good answer. Next picture. Next picture. Demir, please. Okay, let's see if that is correct. Very good.
Also known as memory. This chipset handles the data transfer of memory, CPU, and video card, thus responsible for tasks that require the highest performance.
Okay, very good. Northbridge chipset is also known as memory controller hub, which control or handles the data transfer of a memory from CPU and video card. Next picture. Vergabera.
Sir, Southbridge chipset. This chipset component provides support for a wide variety of devices with many differing bus speeds and designs. It controls over secondary buses such as USB, IDE, PS2, BIOS, and Ethernet.
Very good. It is usually paired by Northbridge chipset. Next picture. What's the answer? Next picture. Wala na? Nicole, Brasilia. Go on.
Sir, CMOS chipset po.
Okay, let's see.
It is also a chipset which contains the BIOS.
Come again? I don't hear you.
It is also a chipset which contains the BIOS.
Okay, sound and clear. So basically, it chipset contains BIOS. Next picture. Wants to answer. Go, Ralph Dabe.
Sir, EID is slot po.
Please repeat.
EID is slot po.
Okay, let's see.
This part of the motherboard is where the IDE cables are connected, intended for drives including hard disk drive and optical disk drive.
Very good answer. Exactly. So basically, this is where the cable of IDE is connected, intended for drives including hard drive disk. Next picture.
Sir,
What's to answer? Next picture.
SATA port.
Let's see if that is correct. Very good, SATA port.
SATA SATA stands for Serial Advanced Technology Attachment, or Serial ATA. Basically, in order to connect hard drives to a PC, you need an interface. SATA is an interface that is used to connect ODD, HDD, and CD drives to your motherboard. Yun lang po.
Okay, let's see. So basically, it is just like the EIDE, but it's more faster than EIDE. Next picture. Subcandente.
Good afternoon, sir. It's AGP, or Accelerated Graphic Port. It was designed specifically for AGP video cards. It was originally designed as a successor to PCI type connections for video cards.
Okay, very well said. Let's see. AJP was designed especially for AGP video card. Okay, next. Juan Adrin Oriente. What is the picture?
PCI slot po.
Okay, let's see if that is correct. Very good. What's the function?
PCI slot, also known as Peripheral Component Interconnect. It is a built-in slot on a motherboard that allows for the attachment of various hardware components.
Okay, let's see. It allows the attachment of the hardware components. Next picture. Alfred Gifbiray.
Uh, sa PCI Express. PCI Express slot.
Go on.
PCI Express slot was designed to replace PCIX and AGP. It is the most recent and high-performance standard for expansion cards that is generally available on modern personal computers.
PCIe was designed to replace PCI, PCIX, and AGP. It is the most and high performance above all. Next picture. Clarissa Megan Wellas.
Sir, front panel pins po.
Okay, let's see.
Front panel pins are pins in the motherboard that will connect the power button, reset button, power LED, mini speakers, USB ports, and other ports to the motherboard.
Let's check. Okay, very good. Next picture. Geraldine May Kines.
Sir, PS2 port po.
Okay, good.
It is used for connecting keyboards and mouse to a PC-compatible computer system.
PS2 port. PS2 port is used to connect PS2 mouse and keyboard. But in my observation class, PS2 keyboards and mouses is rarely used nowadays due to the advent of the USB keyboard and mouses or sa pag-usbong ng USB keyboard and mouses. Next one, next picture.
USB port.
Okay, let's see.
This part of the motherboard is used to connect USB devices and peripherals.
USB port is used to connect USB devices and peripherals. It is also the most common port in our motherboard or computer. I'm very sure that all of us know this USB port because we can see it through our cell phone charger, laptops, and our computer devices. Next picture. Next picture, please. Vergabera. Vergabera. Are you here? Vergabera. 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 Go, Vergabera.
Sorry sir, hindi na yung net. HDMI port po.
Okay. What is the function?
It is used to connect HDMI cable from the monitor to the motherboard.
HDMI port is used to connect HDMI cable that transmit digital video that support up to 4K resolution and also digital audio. It can be used in our computer, laptop, and television. Next picture. Brasilia.
Sir, active display port po.
What is the function?
It is used to connect active display cable from the monitor to the motherboard.
Okay, very good. Next picture. In this part, you only need to give the function of the particular parts of the motherboard that is being present in our or on your monitor or screen. Aldabe. Go on.
VGA port po, sir. It is used to connect VGA cable from the monitor to motherboard.
Okay, let's see if that is correct. or answer is correct, Aldabe? Okay, BGA port is used to connect BGA cable from the monitor to our motherboard. Next picture or word.
Sir, DVI port, based on my knowledge, DVI is a digital interface that is used to connect video source as well as display device such as computer monitor.
Okay. Very good answer. DVI port is used to connect DVI cable from the monitor to our motherboard. Next word. IEE 1394A port wants to answer. Who? Sam Cadiente.
Sir, wait lang.
Okay.
Sir, it is an interface standard for serial bus or high-speed communications and asynchronous real-time data transfer. It was developed in the late 1980s and early 1990s by Apple, which called it FireWire, in cooperation with a number of companies, primarily Sony and Panasonic.
Very good. Let's see. Okay, next one. Van Oriente.
eSATA port. eSATA port. SATA connector accessible from the outside the computer to provide a signal but not power. Connection for external storage devices.
Let's check. Very good. Second to the last. LAN port, also known as the network port. LAN port allows the computer to connect to a network using a wired. Audio port. Audio port is an audio port is used for an audio device such as speaker, headphones, or microphones to be connected with. So that's all for our recap for today. I clearly see that everyone learned the motherboard parts and its function as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You sir.